How old are you?
I'm 84 years of age.
What does it feel like to be 84?
It's got to be good luck because many times in my life I've had situations where I could have died, been killed in accidents, traffic accidents. I'm going to continue walking, getting exercise, eating well, sleeping well. What more can I say? That's about it. There's no secret in any of that. It's just what you do.
What is a big mistake or a regret you have made and learned a lesson from?
Look, I have made a lot of mistakes. When you make a decision, when you've got options, you can do this or you can do that. If I had have made good decisions, I'd be a very wealthy man now. I would have realised some of the benefits of compounding interest and investments. The fact that things like houses, which now look like they were very cheap back then when I could have bought them, and I thought they were very expensive. I didn't have enough money, I can't buy it. Now looking back, those same houses are worth many, many, many more times. I could have bought them if I had have just done what I'm suggesting to young people now. Invest their money, not necessarily in housing. Housing as an investment has gone up, but there are other investments too. And the share market, share profits, are a neater, easier, cleaner way to invest your money and provide assets for your old age. You can buy and sell shares. You can turn them into money and buy something else. If you're buying houses, first of all, you're living in a house, but as an investment, they're not always so easy to sell and manage, and you can lose on property as well. We see it in Australia with floods and fires, changes to government policy. So I'm suggesting that people should be investing their money, but be careful about it. An error could be not investing for the future or investing in houses when you might have been better off investing in shares, which can be bought and sold. You can buy things, including houses, if you've got the money to do it. And if you've got the money in shares, you convert the shares to money to buy whatever you want.
That's about financial advice, right? But I have checked some information about some Tesla share and some Nvidia share.
That is a good example of buying shares in a company like Tesla, where I said you have to be careful because in this case, a simple change of a presidency has turned that investment backwards. Now, not that many people who are convinced that Teslas were the way to go, even 12 months ago, buying shares in Tesla. And it can change. Things can change. You could, over the years, moving from horse and carts through to motor cars, people would invest in different types of technology and then find that somebody else invents air conditioning or windscreen wipers. First motor cars had no windscreen wipers, so if you bought shares in a windscreen wiper company and then found out that nowadays they had a different type of technology, you could bet on the wrong horse. It's a bit like betting on racehorses. You've got to not only know what is a good bet, you've got to know what the environment's going to be in the future can stop that investment right in its tracks. People no longer need it at all. Fashions change. People manipulate fashions, clothing. Young people buy clothing because it changes colour. Black is in, then white is in. A fickle change can change a whole economy. So you have to be aware of not only what exists now, but how is it going to move in the future, not only next year, but next 10 years. How can you predict the future?
Oh, that's a very tough one. You prioritize family, right? So what is one thing that when you are younger, you put a lot of priority on, and as you got older, you realized it was not that important anymore?
Many things. It's very easy to get totally consumed in your career so that you work long hours every day on the weekends and you don't have enough time to spend with your children growing up, to spend time with them, drive them to sports, be there for their birthdays, and even later in life, you don't have time to enjoy your grandchildren. And that's my greatest number one joy in life, having seen those 4 grandchildren grow up and become successful young adults and still enjoy as much as I can spending time with them. So don't work all of your life and find too late that it is too late.